All right, what's up, everybody? It's me, Jerupidus, and Kaldheim, the new Magic set, is out today, and it's available to draft, and that is exactly what we're gonna do, so let's jump right in. All right, I don't know the set very well, so we're gonna have to read and read fast. When Calder enters the battlefield until your next turn, creatures your opponents control attack each combat if able, and attack a player other than you if able. Whenever an attacking creature dies, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. That does seem like a good aggressive card. Return upon the tide. It's an elf. Create 2 1/1 elves. That does seem strong. And there doesn't seem to be any obvious premium removal. So we could try to be like... I assume elves are in green, so probably black-green elves. Yeah, I think starting with a direction like that is strong, so let's go ahead and do it. This says elf, but it is not an elf. So I get a 2/3 reach for 3, and then I can move this around. That does seem okay, and I do make tokens with that. This is a shapeshifter, so that would count as an elf, and this is also an elf. But I think we'll go ahead and grab the bow. I think that makes sense. All right, this guy's also an elf. Yeah, so, okay. There's a lot of black elves. That's interesting. It doesn't seem that strong. Yeah, I don't actually see very much. I mean, this is a way to make my 1/1s into a 3/3 vigilance. That doesn't seem terrible. This seems like okay removal. So I think we'll just take that. Because we're going to be probably going wide, and if you put this on the right thing, they probably eventually sacrifice it. So, I mean, obviously it's not just like straight up kill something, but it is like decent. I mean, this seems insane, right? And if we're green, we can probably splash this. We could also just move into white. But I don't know how good that is. But I don't really see anything else great for us here. Yeah, maybe we can wheel Glittering Frost. I doubt it, but I'm just going to take this thing. Seems pretty strong. Alright, I may end up taking this just because it's an elf. There's also Immerstern Skullcairn. But that seems like 5 mana for 3 damage. Obviously, it's kind of a free slot. But I don't know that I want to go into red. Eyeside Troll seems like quite strong, and probably just better than Death Knell Berserker. I can probably pick those up whenever I want, so we'll just take a strong 3-drop. And hopefully pick up more elves later. Okay, so there's a snow. And I do want those to go with my troll. This seems hard to make work unless you have a lot of snowlands, so I think... I mean, I could just take this card. I don't have any snowlands yet, but I feel like I'll be able to pick those up if I prioritize them at some point, and I do need elves. Yeah, okay, let's take it. This also, with Eyeside Troll, means that 1 snowland actually does the troll thing, which is kind of sweet. Wow, that seems really good. It's a lot of mana, but, like, stapled to a land, that seems very strong. I think we'll just take our Snow-Covered Swamp. This also seems, like, fine, but it doesn't seem like what our deck wants to be doing. I mean, obviously it can enhance 2 tokens, but they're just a couple of 2/1 indestructibles, which is pretty easy to ignore unless you've been aggressive the whole game, which it doesn't look like we will have been. This is, like, perfect, right? Awesome. Let's take that. This seems good to protect Furja, and then maybe some other important elves later. I don't really think I want these combat tricks particularly. This one seems good, though. It can beat a removal spell. And then the counter stays, so that seems, like, decent. Certainly. I could take the Snow-Covered Plains, but I don't know how many actual plains I want to put in my deck. I'm hoping that I get some way of fixing where I don't have to play very many planes at all. This seems awful, so we'll just take Snow-Covered Forest. I mean, that doesn't seem very good. We could just take Ice Tunnel and see what happens. Worst case scenario, it's an on-color Snow-Covered Swamp. May not make the cut, but I think you could do worse. We'll take Raise the Draugr, but I don't know if I'll play it. We don't currently have a ton of elves. But I'm hoping that if we're prioritizing them from now on, we should get at least a few. I remember Run Amok. This card was bananas in, boy, what format was that? Was it Kaldheim? No, that's what I'm playing right now. It's the worst guess imaginable. What I meant to say was Kaladesh. I think it was in. You can feel free to correct me about that. And there's another one. Too bad we're not red. That card is very good. All right, another Elven Bow I'm not really interested in. So when this dies, Power Toughness 6 or greater, that seems hard to make work. I think Feed the Serpent is a pretty obvious pick here. Let's go ahead and take that. Why aren't you an elf? I feel like in green-black we should be able to get some Death Touch, but I think this is probably not very good. But I don't see anything else that I really want. Skull Raid? I don't think so. I am starting to get a number of Snowlands, but not clear. I guess I'll just take the Death Touch guy. A 1/3 Death Touch does hold the ground really, really well. Where are the elves at? That's what I want to know. This is an elf. And this is also an elf. We didn't wheel this last time. And what are you? We are not green-white, but that seems real strong. But I think I'll just take the Changeling. Yeah, that seems good. This does grant Death Touch, but another Feed the Serpent seems fine to me. I suppose I'll want one of these at some point. This card still just seems awful. I don't get it. Alright, Shimmerdrift Vale is a snowland, and it helps cast our Furja, so we're getting pretty close to not having to play very many planes. This does seem like something our deck wants, though. So I think we'll just take the elf guy. Yeah, I think that makes sense. We need to prioritize elves. Yeah, okay, at this point, I'm just going to take this. The problem is I don't currently... I mean, this is sort of a way to leverage some tokens, but I don't currently have a great way of doing that. That seems like crazy hard to make work. I don't really want a 4/2 reach. I already have a lot of colors, so why don't we take this and just see what happens? I think this is like a fine card. Oh, this card is good, though. Yeah, let's just take this. Although, this does pair pretty nicely with 1/1 tokens. I still think I'm going to take the Raised Dead guy, though. Alright, that is a way to leverage making a few tokens. I guess we don't currently make, like, a ton. But it is something. Do I want this elf? I don't think I care. This could be removal, I guess. How many snowlands do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4. Not that many, but we do still have a whole pack to go. And we have ways to get this back. Sure, demonic gifts, whatever. And so, you know, in the late game, you know, honestly, I feel like a 2/2 isn't going to be that good. I'm just going to take the 1-drop and we'll see. I don't know if it'll make the deck. But what I was going to say is in the late game, I can, you know, boast on this and keep returning this guy, which could be a thing. Okay. That seems like a card that should go in Black-Green Elves. It's a 3/1. Elf or Berserker. Interesting. I suppose then it could slot into, like, red-black. Another Feed the Serpent. There's got to be too many of these, but I want to know what that number is, and I feel like it could be more than 3. There also just isn't anything for me here. I mean, I could take a Guardian Gladewalker, but, like, overfeed the Serpent? Come on. How many creatures do I have? 11? We're doing okay. Yeah, I mean, I feel like even if this is just 2 mana, search for a basic land, put it in your hand, and you never do the thing, I think it might still be okay. That allows me to just play 1 planes. If any of that spell's colors... If Snow of any of that spell's colors was spent to cast it, and it's an elf, that does seem strong. I'm interested in this, but... Yeah, it also becomes an elf. I mean, that is sweet. Oh, wait a minute. What are you? A 3/2 menace. Find an elf? Alright, let's take our Signpost Uncommon. I have to feel like the best versions of your, decks in the archetype are going to contain these. Mill 3 cards and return a land card or an elf card from your graveyard to your hand if you can't draw a card. That does seem okay. And I just don't think, like, Elderfang Disciple is very good. There's that guy again. He is a Berserker, which is interesting to note. But we don't currently have red, so I guess we'll just take the Mill 3. It does seem like you want to be milling yourself in this archetype. I think Way Down is probably pretty good. Whenever you cast your second spell, put 2+1/+1 counters on it. I think we can do that. And he is a Berserker, which goes with our Elderfang, Avenger. So I don't know if this is a super coherent archetype, but it looks okay. It's at least got some pretty good removal. And I think we're doing some of the things you want to be doing in this archetype. A second one of these? Doesn't seem like anyone's black-white. Or if they are, they're the only person. Yeah, unfortunately, this is not a red. I mean, I'll take it. I don't know if I'll play 2, but yeah, what am I happy for this card? I guess I would be happy if it was like +3/+3. Man, I really want a Gladewalker, but Woodland Chasm is like so perfect. We'll just take the Chasm. There's Snow-Covered Mountain. Now we have the possibility of popping our Path to the World tree. Or we could just take Glittering Frost. Let's just take the Frost. That way we don't have to put Mountain in our deck. Alright, we'll take a Raise the Draugr. I mean, I don't think I'm going to play it. I have a few Raise Dead effects already. This seems awful, but it's an elf. There's a second Priest of the Haunted Edge. I think at this point I'll take another one. I mean, this guy might even make the deck. I don't know. It doesn't seem that good, but we'll see. Isn't this card, like, really good? Maybe not really good, but, like, definitely not, like, last pick bad. Okay. So I think I can get away with 1 planes for sure. Because I have Sinkhole and the Path to the World tree to tutor up my white. So that is technically 3 sources. So that should be enough for this. Also Glittering Frost. And then with Ice Tunnel in my deck, that allows me to play Glittering Frost on something, and then eventually I will have everything I need to pop Path to the World tree. Now, the finale on this does not seem that exciting, but I feel like if it's there, you might as well try. I feel like this is kind of horrible. Yeah, this does the, like, self-mill thing. And we do have a lot of reasons why we would want to mill ourselves. Like, we have Way Down. And then we have Recruiter. Yeah, then we have Roots, so we can get a land or an elf back. Which means that we can, like, kind of get back something like Ice Tunnel if we're close. So this all kind of works. Yep, exile creature card. I kind of wish I had more creatures, so I feel like if I'm cutting stuff, it's spells. So maybe Wither Crown can go. We already have some decent removal. Yeah, if we get stalled, this can kind of break it. I think this is maybe kind of suspect because I have enough raised dead effects. Like, I've got Recruiter, I've got Return Upon the Tide, I've got Roots, which doesn't get back my Angel Cleric, but, like, it does get back a lot of other stuff. I think I like it, though. I kind of don't like this. Because getting my elves back, like, specifically elf, is not that great. And I already have that effect with this, which is, like, pretty sick. But this seems exciting. So let's double check our land. We have 7 green, 8 green, 1, 2, 3, 7, 8 black, 1 blue, 2 white, and then 1 red, technically. 16 lands, 14 creatures. And our curve stops at 5. I think in best of 1, that's okay. Let's get to it. A person by the name of Blank Stank. I respect it. So we only have black, but we do have a Disciple and a Feed the Serpent, and we're pretty likely to draw green, so I think I'm going to keep this. There we go. What did I get? A 2-1? Sure. Hawkerino. Let's play the white just to show him what's up. Play a Herald. Brick. Okay, opponent foretells and passes. So let's play the land. Let's jam a Mentor. Attack all. Replicating Ring, you say. So they're developing pretty slowly here. At the beginning of your upkeep, put a night counter on Replicating Ring. Then if it has 8 or more, remove all of them and create 8 colorless snow artifact tokens named Replicating Ring. So you make 8 snow permanents? That's not for a while. Yeah, I guess we'll just Glittering Frost on a black. Attack all. Send the 1/2, you know you want to. Oh, that is pretty sweet. So if I send everything, they might double block on Herald. If they're smart, they'll just single block. But then I can just play Recruiter and, like, weigh down something. Yep, let's do that. That's fine with me. Opponent loots. Probably looking for a land. Alright, let's go to damage. So we lose those things. Now let's go... We don't need to weigh down, actually. It is efficient to do it, though. But don't I have to exile a creature to play this? I do. I could exile Disciple. So then I get a 3/3, and then I have Feed the Serpent. Yeah, let's just do this. This seems pretty backbreaking. All right, they are dead. Because they can only block one thing. Alright, good games, blank stank. Alright, I'm on the play. I have my splash card in my hand, which is never good, and I'm, I guess, fairly likely. Yeah, and I have Glittering Frost to cast this. Don't really want to play this on one. Alright, I think this is fine. We can actually cast a Furja, so we'll see how that goes. Oh, this is a black. Oh my god. Okay, this hand is actually really good. Yeah, I suppose we want to play Bow first, maybe? But maybe I want to save Bow until the turn after Furja to get that second spell. That does kind of make sense. So maybe we can just go Glade Warden on 4 after Glittering Frost, and then go Furja, and then have Bow and hopefully something else to activate this. Okay, so Glimpse of the Cosmos. As long as you control a giant... Okay, interesting. So I even have the Veil to protect Furja. That's pretty sick. So let's play the green, play Glittering Frost, and we'll target the green. Oh, wait, we can just go Furja next turn. Huh. That card is, like, insanely good, right? Okay, well, we'll see. And now I can hit this twice. If it survives. It's possible I should have waited until I can Snakeskin Veil to protect it, but it seems hard to kill for 4 mana, but I don't really know what's in the set. Like, I'm certainly not going to block here. Whenever you cast a spell, add red, so all of your spells are, like, 1 cheaper. That seems so good. Yep. So now they control a giant. So, I'm not even sure I want to play that yet. I have 5 mana. This would be 3. Yeah, the problem is it's only a 2-3, and this is only a 1-2, but I do get to, like, look for a card. Would I rather just play a 3-3? I would really like to leave up Snakeskin Veil this turn, though. So I think we'll just make a 2-3... But I can't actually leave up Snakeskin Veil then, right? So maybe I just decline. Yeah, let's just decline. Herald seems like what I want. Now I can go Woodland Chasm. And I think I just gotta play this and hope that Furja lives. Oh, we didn't brick? Awesome. Yeah, that's pretty good. It's just, like, free, too. Ouch. Alright, that's not bad. So I have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana, so I probably want to be as efficient as possible, but I could still leave up Snakeskin Veil if I play these two, and I think that's what I want to do. Path seems fine. I can go get my blue, and then I'm actually pretty close to activating it, right? Oh, wait, I don't have a basic blue, though, but I still think I'm taking this. It's better than some lands. Okay, so this reads, whenever a creature planeswalker is dealt excess damage, if a giant, wizard, or spell you control dealt damage to it this turn, draw a card. So that is a giant. So this thing is kind of a pain, but I think I can just take 4. I don't really want to trade and have them draw a card. Okay, that resolves. Deals 2 damage to each creature. Exile it instead? That sucks. I mean, I lose 2 things and they lose 1 thing. Alright, resolves. And they draw a card. Man, is that good. Okay. Opponent is going deep here. Yep, copy it. 2 damage to Furja. So I'm going to save Furja, I think. They draw a card. This is some pretty sweet Izzet stuff, I'm not going to lie. All right. So now I do have a 3/5 blocker, which is pretty nice. Exile a creature card. How many creature cards do I have? 1, 2, and we could grow Furja. It seems harder and harder to kill. I would really like to equip it, but equip is 3, and I want to keep activating it. So let's start with Path to the World Tree. Yeah, I guess I'll just go get another green. Yeah, I have plenty of black, so... And I think I'm going to jam this Priest because I still have 3 mana, so I could still cast something else. Feed is a great, great thing to have found. So let's get that in there. Let's suit up Furja. Now I'll attack for 4. 4/7 lifelink seems hard for red removal to deal with, but we'll see. Yeah, I'll block, and if they want to spend a removal on Priest, I'm okay with that. All right, so they foretold something. I'm not sure I want to play this land because I could double spell here and look for my blue to try to trigger this at some point. Do I want to feed the Serpent anything? I mean, this seems good. Like, these don't boast. The thing is like, I have 1... Snow lands. 1, 2, 3. I have 4. So I don't even need to feed the Serpent anything. Which one is this? That one? Are they doing this for a reason? There's no way they could deal 4 damage, right? Like, for 1 mana? And this is just tap and sack, so I think we can just play this. Wow, they can deal 4 damage. Okay, that resolves. I guess I should have known. So let's see. What card are you? Scry 2 and then draw 2. Okay. That's pretty strong. I mean, I can make a 4/5 reach with this, so I think I'm just gonna block. But I think I will pop my priest now. Sorcery only, huh? Okay, my turn. Put 2 counters on it. All right, let's pop this and let's kill Agar. And then let's go Bloody Berserker. So I don't feel like I need to leave up Feed the Serpent that badly. And let's exile, let's say, Sculptor. And equip him. That looks like a prime Feed the Serpent target. Okay, so let's suit him up again. And send him. And then we should be able to get 2 creatures here. Unless they just don't want to block. Yep, let's put Bergie in front. Are people calling that card Fergie yet? Because they should be. And I'll take my 2 for 1. That's not going to cut it. Actually, let's just attack both. Oh yeah, we get to go real ham now. I think I just want Herald. Oh, we could take Priest, though. That's probably pretty good. What you got, bro? You got nothing. GG's, Kaplana. This does not look great. I do have like 2 snowlands immediately for this, though. And we're most likely to draw a green. Let's go ahead and keep it. Yep, we'll lead on Sinkhole. Yeah, I think I'll just lead on Disciple. Maybe it would make more sense to wait until they had fewer cards, but I like making them discard right away. I think it's fine. It can at least get in for 1, whereas Priest can't, so... What did I get? Wow. Their hand must be stacked. Wow, that is really good. Okay, well, let's play this. No attacks. I want to make sure I can block and kill that. Sure. Now they can't boast. Alright, Chasm is a good draw. I don't care about that, but I do care about this, so I think I'm just going to weigh that down. And then we have all the removal in the world to survive these next couple of turns. Discard 2, huh? That's kind of brutal. Well, I don't want to discard both Feed the Serpents, so... Alright, pass. But return is a good draw. Can't get anything back with it right now, but I could get back a Priest at some point, so... Alright, opponent foretells. And foretells again. I like that. Okay. That's that card that I know about now. Almost lost the game not playing around it. I mean, I should have known they were doing that for a reason. Like, you don't do that for no reason, right? Alright, we can Glittering Frost. Okay. Yeah, let's play Finn. Like, if I don't have to cast either of these cards, I'm just going to keep holding them because they just get better as the game goes on. And I'm not scared of Immersturm Raiders, so... If I have a creature I can play, I'm just going to jam that. Alright, you have a 5/1 now. That's kind of annoying. I kind of like the idea of getting back Draugr Recruiter. Unfortunately, it is not an elf, which kind of makes me sad. So it gets 3/3/0 and has Trample, but I can just trade. We'll keep waiting. So creatures you control get +1/+0 and gain haste until end of turn. Okay. Actually, I'm better off... If I'm gonna block and kill 2 things... This has Trample, right? So I'm better off blocking here. And then just going Feed on the token. And now we can return Is it cheaper to foretell this and then cast it? No, it's actually more expensive. But we'll go return. I guess I didn't realize you could foretell this, or I may have done that sooner. But that's okay. We'll get Draugr Recruiter. And we'll play the Forest because I don't want to get hit by another discard spell and have to discard for no reason. Yeah, so I gotta send, and then I can kill Immersturm Raider and get something back. So I think that's fine. Yep, so we'll put the Raider in front. Then we'll use this. We'll get back Priest. Play Priest and Duskwielder. We're going to take a bunch of damage here. Yeah, so I got to block something. I can't take 10. Neither of these have trample, so we'll just block here. Forest is not a good draw. Yep, that puts me to 3. Have to draw something. That will not do it. All right. Nice dwarf decks. He's a coward. That's funny. That must be why he can't block alone. Okay. Another red deck. All right, well, I feel like we're going to hit some kind of spell with Disciple here. Okay. I don't mind getting rid of an active treason effect. No blocks, because if they want to spend their turn pumping this thing, that's fine with me. Alright, so we can go Forest, Glittering Frost. And same thing. Okay, a couple of cards would be nice. Getting to double spell here. So, let's play this untapped. And let's play this, and then we'll leave up Snakeskin Veil. Okay, so this is kind of a big risk, but we're going to go for it. We're going to double block. That makes them spend the 3 mana. Put Littjara in front. And then hopefully for 1 black, they can't kill my 3/3. Okay, Village Rites is in this set. That's neat. But that counter stays. Let's play the Duskwielder. Let's see. I have no creatures, so yeah, I might as well attack. That's fine-ish. We'll decline for now. So, if I go Priest, I can force them to block with Grim Draugr. And I think I'm just going to do that. And now I can sacrifice the priest to kill whatever they play. I can use Littjara to put counters on the Dusk Wielder, and then I can keep boasting this to keep the Withered Crown from draining my life total too low. I still don't have any creatures. And I don't know what they can do to get me, so I'm just going to send everybody. Okay, 3-2. Okay, block there. Sure. All right. And I'll just pass. Okay, so I have to attack. Yeah, I mean, I assume I just killed a 4-3. Ooh, that's spicy, isn't it? So I think I like getting Littjara back. And it's an elf? Perfect. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, I'll sack that. Let's just go for the win. All right, good games, Robin R. All right, we're sitting at 3-1, playing against Anakin's dad. I even have a Snowland on tap with this? Wild, let's keep it. Oh, I can even untap the Glittering Frost with this? Oh my god. I can't cast anything, like, currently with all that mana, but it's still exciting. All right, green and Sculptor. I could just play Draugr Recruiter this turn, but I think I'd rather Frost and attack for 2 and just kind of see, because, I mean, if they just kill this, it's, like, not that great. If I do this, I'm going to have 4 or 5, like, 6 mana next turn, and I can, like, play Recruiter and Priest or something. So yeah, let's do that. We'll target the Forest. Actually, I can just untap this now, right? And play Priest. Yeah, that works. Okay. Snow land. So I only have 2, so I can't quite kill this. I have 6 mana. That is Death Touch, huh? Like, I could King Harold's Revenge and send the Sculptor at it to kill it. Because this thing seems like it needs to go. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, let's do it. Discard 2. I really don't want to discard my Way Down. We can definitely discard Disciple, but it's between Recruiter and Way Down. But I have Priest already, so I think I'm just going to discard these 2 and hang on to my Priest and Draugr Recruiter kind of loop. All right, we'll play the Forest, and we'll play the Recruiter. Alright, so let's go Path of the World tree. I think I can go get another Snowland, but I won't need it to kill that thing, which I think we're interested in doing. But we'll go get another snow permanent of some kind. I guess I can get plains, but I already have white. Yeah, so I have green, black, white, and blue or red. So we'll just get a snow. The thing is it's kind of embarrassing if they just kill Priest, so I think I'm just going to kill a 3/3 flyer. I might regret that, but I think that's what we're doing. Okay. Alright, Feed the Serpent is nice, because then I can kill the Carve. Sure. Because that thing is kind of card advantage. Play a 1/3 Death Touch and look to trade with Hulk. We will not get to do that. So now they're hitting me for 5 a turn, and they got to scry 2, and they kept 1 on top, so that's pretty bad. Alright, that's not a bad card. Yeah, I can't trade, so I'm not going to block. Yep, land will not do it. We gain 2. Let's say we block here, but we take 7, so we're dead. Alright, I feel like I'll draw a green in time. And if not, I have 2 like 1.5 removal spells, we'll say. Opponent mulligan to 6. I like that. Ooh, I can play a green? Right, opponent foretells again. This is probably one of those foretell cards. A lot of them are like 4. Okay. I like the snow-covered land. Yeah, I think I'll just jam Mentor. That is a long way to go. But it does, I kind of wish my deck had that. All right. No blocks. Create a snow artifact token named Icy Manolith with tap, add 1 mana of any color. Boy, that card's ridiculous. Well, let's get rid of it. Okay. Yeah, what do I have? 2 snowlands? No blocks. Okay, well, Path to the World Tree isn't terrible. So I can cast that and, like, Glade Warden this turn. And I think I want another snowland. Do I have a snow forest? I do not. But I already have double green. I could go get my white, and then we're pretty close to activating Path. But it feels like not getting a snowland here could be a mistake. Man, I really want to activate this thing someday, though. But we're still on like a 1-outer for that, so we'll just get the snow. All right, opponent has 1 Foretold card left. And they use a Mammoth Growth. Okay. Oh my god, and I rip Glittering Frost. We could have done it. Oh, that makes me so sad. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, then I wouldn't be able to kill their Glade Warden. We can still rip that Plains, though. Opponent attacks for 1. I accept. Okay, that's fine. I think I'll take my 2-for-1 here. Yeah. I don't really want to use this on this, but I am at 8s, and they're pretty low on cards. World Tree is a lot to activate, right? It's like 10. They have 5, 6, 7, 8. They do have a lot of mana. Oh my god, did we do it? We ripped the white? Oh, I want to deal 2 damage to something, but let's just do it now. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Achievement unlocked. How exciting. Oh, man. And then we get to... Yep, let's just go ham. Yes, that was amazing. Good games, Craig D. Oh, man. Deck's great, life's great, magic's great. This looks good to me. These snow-covered lands look cool. Alright, a 1-2 reach. I can beat that. I, too, have a 1-2. Alright, they got a Death Touchy boy. Yeah, I think we're just jamming Icehide Troll. But let's show them the white so they know what they're dealing with here. So they know we mean business. Alright. The non-token creature an opponent controls would die. Exile that card with an ice counter on it instead. Oh, man. Well, that can just go away. Cast a permanent spell from your hand. If you don't scry one. So they're pretty much just going to be scrying one. Man, do I really want to feed that to the Serpent? It feels kind of bad. I think I'd rather get some stuff down first and see where we're at. So they can cast something for 3 for free. I mean, scry one every turn is no joke. Okay, land is a good draw because that means I can definitely play Skemfar Avenger, right? Non-token Elf or Berserker. I still don't have enough to make this indestructible, which is unfortunate. But I'm definitely casting this turn. Because they're scrying every turn, I feel the need to be aggressive, but my attacks just don't look very good. And I think I just need to hang back. Like, I could feed the Serpent, like, let's say, Glade Warden, or maybe feed the Serpent this and attack with my 3-2. But they just don't block, they take 3, and then I've wasted my feed the Serpent to get 3 damage. I don't know, I feel like there will be a better opportunity. So now they can cast something for 5 for free, but they probably won't. Okay, opponent foretells. I still don't think I want to cast Feed the Serpent. But they're on 1 card. And I have kind of a lot of attack. So, yeah, let's just do this. Okay, they got me. But that was going to happen no matter what. Pretty unlikely that I can find a turn where they tap 0 or they have 0 mana up. So non-token elf. I think we'll trade in the Duskwielder. I like that poison makes the same sound as energy. Like, I feel like it should make a more negative sound. Okay, Way Down is a good card. So we can get rid of Glade Warden. Then we can play the Forest. Let's see, this can get Indestructible to block this. It will be 4. It won't kill it. And they're trying to race me with poison counters. So this thing, like, kind of attacks for 4. And if it deals me even 1 damage, it puts 2 poison counters on me. So I think I just gotta hang back and try to double block this. Yeah. It's tempting to get aggressive, once again, because they're scrying every turn, but I think I just gotta hang back and try to make the block. If they attack again, we'll just block it, I think, with all 4. We get to draw some number of cards, and we get to keep our Troll. Wow. Wow. I get to draw a few cards here at least. All right. What? I guess I'm just gonna not block. A lot can go wrong, so... Ooh, why? Oh no. Oh no. Well, we're dead. All right. Good games, Nicholas Yanez. All right, well, we went 4-3, which is not, you know, the best result. It's nothing to write home about, but it's fine enough. And I thought the deck was pretty fun. We did manage to actually pop Path to the World Tree, which was pretty cool. But we died to flooding, I would say, in only a 16-land deck. You know, obviously some way to draw cards a little bit more effectively would have been nice. I mean, we had our Skemfar Avenger, but we just drew too many lands in that last one. But I thought the deck was pretty sweet. I think Black-Green Elves is kind of a cool archetype. One of the problems I'm noticing right off the bat is that there is a lot of exile removal in this, and you really want creatures in your graveyard to make this deck work. So that may have been a reason to actually play Roots of Wisdom, is that in at least my preliminary evaluation of this, it seems like you do actually need to mill yourself, and you can't necessarily rely on combat and removal spells as much because of all of the exile effects. But that's going to be all the time I've got to draft for today, so thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next Kaldheim Draft. I will be drafting this a lot, so I will see you there. Thanks again.